Hi everyone, my name is Steph, and I am an intern for the All-American High School Film Festival. This week's Thursday tutorial will introduce you to editing audio in Final Cut. Let's get started. If you have the equipment, it is usually better to have another device capturing audio separately. The built-in camera mic picks up too much background noise while filming and causes a lot of noise clutter in the soundtrack. I'll play this clip as an example. In this clip, you can slightly hear voices. However, it also has a lot of natural tones. To fix this, you can play around with the audio levels. To mess with audio levels, first double-click the track. At the top center, there are two controls, the pan and the audio level. The level adjusts how loud the audio plays, and the pan determines which speaker the audio will play through. To have the audio come out of both speakers, set the pan to 0. Play around with the pan tool and try shifting the audio between the left and the right speakers. Though films are very visual, more often than not, audio can be just as creative, if not more, than the image. To measure the audio levels, look to the right of the timeline at the two horizontal bars next to one another. These will rise and lower as the audio track plays. The perfect level for a human voice is usually anywhere between -12 and -6 decibels. Crossfades between audio tracks are just as easy as crossfades in visual images and can also be controlled manually. These diamonds at the top act like the keyframes and start the audio edit. To make the audio fade in, set 2 diamonds in this area here. Then drag one lower and the other higher. If you want to lengthen the fade, then just stretch the 2 points out further from one another. Then have the audio fade in and out and do the same thing on the other side. Say you do not want both tracks underneath one another and want to separate them. Well, to do that, double-click on the audio track, go to Modify, then scroll down to Stereo Pair, and separate them. This allows you to move the tracks and edit them independently of one another, and increase or decrease the audio levels without interfering with the other track. So if I deleted this track, the other one remains. Now let's say I wanted to add more natural tones to this clip. I can do that by adding more audio tracks underneath. Use the in and out points to set the length of your audio clip. And now let's play it. Say I want some more birds to reinforce that the butterfly is outside. I'll look through my audio files, listen to some clips, and choose the one that I want, then cut it down and import it into the timeline. To add more dimension, play around with the levels and how the clips fade in and out of one another. You can also place them underneath to overlap the sounds. Here's an example of where recording separate audio will enhance the quality of your film. I'll play this clip as an example. The wind really can ruin audio, but a soft cover over a mic can improve that greatly. I'm going to delete this clip and insert the separate recording of the waves off the boat through a boom mic. This sounds a lot better than the previous because you can actually tell what the audio is. Now, I can also add other layers to this track, like bird sounds, and I'll just mess with the levels here to allow both tracks to be heard. Another trick to make audio louder is to layer the same track directly underneath the other. This also works for audio that was recorded too low for dialogue or interviews. Those are my quick tips on how to get started editing audio. For more Thursday tutorials, keep it posted to everything at HS Film Fest on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thanks for watching this week's Thursday tutorial.